And if you twerk, we twerk, they twerk.
Could
We
not
all
have
twerk.
said it better. Is that Proverbs? Or like, do you want to cite?
That's
I think
Pogo
it's the
Sticks
Bible
book 2.
verse.
And he probably has his badge on still, like, you know.
It's a Chippendales sheriff dance.
Yes.
Well, you could just use the badge to like cover the naughty stuff.
It's glasses, loincloth, badges foreign.
I don't know how big this badge is, but I think that's a tall order.
I feel like Sensen should have a really big badge.
Such a big badge.
Welcome to our shit show, friends.
There's some S&M chaff, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm like,
all kinds,
wow. Okay, cool.
Present
So
day.
saying assless is just redundant.
Yeah, but saying assless, you wanna emphasize the fact that you're all cheeked up on a Tuesday when you're wearing them.
I'm trying to watch our Twitch stream, but I just keep seeing this ass is really bomb looking. Did I say it wrong? Our tit stream, our
A little
Twitch
bit,
stream.
maybe.
Well,
you
you
guys.
know what? When it comes to me, this is the exception. So like, get on my level. Second of all I keep seeing is this bomb ass chicken sandwich ad that looks so good, and I want to eat it.
The magic lube is made in the swamp, and it's normally like pure and holy or whatever, but occasionally when somebody gets murdered in there, it turns evil.
Is it sticky?
It's probably sticky.
I mean, it's a little bit sticky. It came from a kid.
Jam hands, man. I'm not. Look, I want to look at the book, but I don't want to touch it until we can wipe off the
I'm
most
gonna
likely
press
jam.
digitize the jam and stickies off of it.
But it is gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful and moving things you've ever seen. Most people don't get to see a drow civilization.
Well, that's beautiful and fascinating, but also kind of dangerous. Anybody else want to take a look before we start doing the dynamite thing?
Can I stealth myself as well? Can I roll stealth? Just because why not?
Well, I mean, you gotta do something. You can't just, hey, I'm stealthy, right? What are you trying to do stealthily?
Just be super hot and stealthy. Like I want everybody to see how hot and stealthy I am. It's so stealthy of me.
She keeps saying they're looking for a magic cock.
She's already got Eric. I don't know what she's looking for. Like, babe, fucking come dance with who you came with.
Dee Dee, are you hearing that correctly too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saying cock. I want to say they mean conch, but I'm really not. I hope they mean conch, but like also they mean cock.
I mean,
That's fine too.
I mean, to each their own, sure. But I guess they're looking for a magic one?
Oh, it's definitely got to be magic. You know, why look for one if it's not? I mean, either way, if it's a cock or a conch, why look for one if it's not magic? That is.
Chat about how we can simultaneously take her out and convince Dryland to go into a back room with us for a private business meeting, which may or may not result in him tied up to a chair.
Is Sensen gonna give him a lap dance?
That might be ultimately the plan, yes.
We've had experiences where some of our clientele have gotten a little bit too handsy. So we've actually introduced a little bit of a fun experience where you surrender yourself to the Dragonborn and the Dragonborn surrenders something to you. So I'm going to just very gently, it's just playful. I'm just gonna just hold your wrists and your ankles down. You can tap out. The safe word is Neverwinter, but it's just a little bit of a fun thing.
I'm really sad the butthole collapsed. Never good when the butthole collapses.
Do they have
Alright.
little chaps on?
No, they are not precious. You get the squirrel now. They have little chaps
I
on.
don't even know if they have asses.
Probably Klaka of some kind.
Your-
Asses are relative.
Your magical physiologies professor could tell you.
We will ask.
Here?
You pest of butts.
Um,
Yeah, but where does the poop come from?
I mean, it's got a something. Does it have enough of a cheek for it to be considered an ass?
The cheek makes the ass.
I don't have an answer. I mean, you could dissect one, I guess.
Perhaps they're not all cheeked up on a Tuesday.
Oh gosh, this little dude is Volo, and he wants to talk to you. You got some time?
Hi, Bolo. You need some dicks?
Like, I'm really ready for a meet cute with a romanticore. I feel like I've earned it.
Oh boy. Renzo will kind of lean over to Dee Dee and say, "We have a group
I'm
of
starting
manticores
us well
at
with
bed."
the lesson for the day that gambling doesn't pay off.
All right.
So, hello, folks. We are the live. It's been 2 weeks since our last game. I'm glad we are back together again. Even though I had to be out in frickin' Virginia tonight for a client meeting. Blah. Blah.
Yes, boo. No, boo, Virginia. No, not really.
Well, you know, all those immigrants that are buying up all the houses that Americans should buy in Virginia, right? Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You mean the ones that are also eating all the dogs?
Right, exactly. I watched the debate last night, so we were all sitting around trying to figure out, like, you know, all those immigrants, how are they buying the houses that we're all trying to bid on in Virginia?
Oh.
So
They must-
that's the question.
The wealthy
You know,
immigrants.
it's because, yeah. Who knew that
Anyway.
third world countries were so wealthy
Is
Yep.
it just
that they
me,
could
or
afford it?
Or
I was going to say, is it just me? Is it more likely that the immigrants are buying the houses, or they're building them?
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you
Well,
know,
guys, important wisdom today. Gambling never pays off. Bearfire got
Because-
ripped off because Bearfire last time only got healing potions.
yeah, but
when
you
he
still paid
bought-
less money for those healing potions than you would
Healing
have otherwise.
potions are
so-
good.
Yeah.
Listen,
Use those.
Bearfire has healing hands. He doesn't need any healing potions. Don't gamble, kids. It never pays off.
I will remind you someday when you're at 2 hit points and you drink that healing potion that you didn't want it.
Yeah, right. It'll never be that way because I
Uh-huh.
have healing hands.
Yep.
He's gonna do it on purpose now. By the way, this is.
I
shouldn't
have
said
no
that.
idea what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh.
And I have
Well,
I have
all right.
sculpted in the stubble tonight because I didn't feel like shaving.
Oh, it looks great. I guess I didn't see it before because we can only see your screen
Right.
on Skype. We can't see your face,
Yeah.
but it looks really good.
Well, and I have to teach at a convention in New York next week, so you know people take me
That
more
means you have to
seriously when they see the little gray beard.
Yeah, keep it. Yeah, it looks.
Right?
That's what's
They
up.
don't know
If
that
I could
I'm just
grow
a
a
big
beard,
dork.
I wish I had a big beard.
Well, somebody wore a beard for like the first 10 games, and then it just fell by the wayside.
Mm.
I still.
I'm just
I
saying.
mean, I just sometimes like put it on, sometimes don't.
I
I
in
was
that
too
vein,
tired to do anything
who are
today.
you and who are you playing? Someone with a large bushy beard.
Oh yeah, I'm Ayana. I'm very tired tonight, but I really miss Plague, so I really didn't want to miss it. So if I'm quiet, it's just because I'm tired. And I play Bearfire, who has a really, really big beard, as stated. That's because in my fantasy world, I also have a big beard. And I have broad shoulders and a husband named Revy. And describing my character Bearfire. And yeah, I'm searching
There's
for my
your husband.
granddaughter.
There's your husband Revy on screen.
That's my husband. He's not living. He's dead.
He's a revenant.
Which is right up my alley in real life and in game. So, I mean, actually, that sounded really bad. I
Yeah, it
didn't
really
mean
did.
it like that. I did not mean it like that. That said, if you're talking like a ghost boyfriend, I did watch a Christmas movie that was like about a girl who fell in love with a ghost boyfriend who could only hang out with her for 24 days before Christmas, like only December through 24th. And I was like, dude, I wish I could have a boyfriend like that. No obligations. You only see him for 24 days of the year. He was hot too, so I was like, okay. And he's a ghost, so like, yeah. And then he just goes back and does his thing.
Have you
and
seen Dead
leaves
Boy
me alone.
Detectives yet?
No, should I watch it?
You should go watch Dead Boy Detectives on Netflix, yes.
Okay, gonna do that. Anyway, on to the next. Enough about me and my obsession with
Bryn,
ghost
who are you and who
boyfriends.
are you playing?
All right, so my name is Bryn Tannehill. I am a defense analyst, helicopter pilot, sword fighter cosplayer. And my character is, and occasional voice actor. My character is Lenora. She's kind of a gothy warlock sorceress who's working on an apprentice. The character is kind of inspired by Claudia from the Dragon Prince, so she's a little bit perky for someone who should be a little bit gothy. My charity is Superhero Support Incorporated. We raise money for children's charities. We dress up like superheroes. And I've had the inspiration. I'm 5'4" on a good day, and I'm also very physically fit. And I kind of almost want to do crossplay where I slap on a beard and a Wolverine costume and he's canonically 5 foot. Wolverine's canonically 5'3", and I want to get the adamantium.
Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing!
To be able to bring it on, Bob. You know.
I love it.
I want to do it.
Awesome. All right, Natasha, who are you playing?
Hello, I'm Natasha. I play a Tabaxi. Sorry, my computer just did a thing. Tabaxi rogue named Fenmore, who has recovered their ship named the Kitty Litter?
Are you asking or telling? The Kitty Litter, yes.
Okay, just making sure I can remember. I was like, litter box?
The litter box?
We could have named it the litter box, though.
Oh, Lord.
No, litter box is full of shit. I don't need that comparison.
What did we name ourselves? Didn't we just come up with a name very similar to litter box?
Kitty Nipples!
Yes.
Kitty Nipples!
Oh my god. Yeah, so the troop's adventuring name are the cat's nipples or the kitty nipples?
Oh,
I
right.
mean,
I think it was Kitty Nipples.
The kitty nipples rolls off the tongue a little more amusingly, so why not?
I could go either way. I don't mind.
Lord. It is, so let it be written. So let it be done. You are now the kitty nipples.
Call it the pussy nips?
The pussy nips.
Is that too much?
No, I like that.
Not for me.
I like it.
All right, apparently there's still some discussion to be had about what the adventuring party's name is.
Before Knight of Bawa, our #1 fan, goes and gets the tattoo to the fandom. Just wait until we finalize something, okay?
Oh, Lord. All right, fine by me. All right, so, does anybody remember where we were last time?
Little bit.
We had just fought off a ship that looked abandoned and turned out to be a giant mimic that I believe tried to eat Baravire.
It did, yeah. It tried to eat me.
He flung himself off of it at just the last second, and we caught him. And did I use Grasp of Hadar to pull you onto the ship?
Oh no!
Remember.
I jumped off the ship and I did my moonlight step over to the very edge of the railing. And you guys grabbed me because I was that close. Close.
Yeah, it was exactly 30 feet.
It was great. It was very cool.
Awesome.
Very adventurous and epic.
And if I remember correctly, you were only a day or two out from Waterdeep, and you were going to go home and visit your visit the Bagadix Detective Agency and Trollskull Manor and see what was going on and try to unload the shipment of furs and other textiles that were being trafficked by the pirates that had stolen the kitty litter. Is that a true statement?
And pick up any supplies and sundries that we need. Although we ended up getting gifted a bunch of food and I believe drink as well. Yeah, drink as well from the Cloud Giant. But we are almost at Waterdeep, and then we will head up to the spine of the world.
What is his name? Zevlor? Name of the cloud giant. Oh, look, I gotta put my old man glasses on to look at the module.
I think I wrote it down somewhere.
Zephyros.
Zephyros.
Zephyros, the cloud giant. Who told you to go where?
Go to
the spine of the world.
Bryn Shander. Yes.
Oh yeah, Bryn Shander. Oh yeah.
Easy to remember because that's my name.
There you go.
Oh, true. Okay, now I'll actually remember it because I wouldn't have at all.
All right.
I'll just say the Bryn place, and then everyone will just correct me.
The Bryn place.
I would like one of you to roll percentile dice for me.
Percentile?
Yeah, just the little thing that has two 10-sided die.
You want me to roll it?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
All the rest of
Give me a second. It's a little bit slow tonight.
Well, we're going to find out if there's going to be a final random encounter before you reach Waterdeep.
Okay, I rolled a 27.
All right. Nope, needed to be over 75. So you are good.
Damn.
Tomorrow morning,
Awesome.
we are going to arrive in the port of Waterdeep, your hometown. Well, at least several of your hometowns. I don't know. Where is Baravire's hometown, and where is Lenora's hometown?
Oh, that's a good question. Very good question. Background.
You know, I'm trying to figure out.
I'm clearly foreign.
Well, yep. I mean, your background is Wanderer, right? Like Far Wanderer, that's your background? Since you are captivated by the exotic beauty of the people around you.
That's right. And I have an accent, which I did not realize. And I should have been speaking with an accent this entire time. I can't believe I missed my chance to do this, and I'm so mad at myself. Don't worry.
Retcon.
There's still time, and I can still get my camel. Okay.
Yes, you can still get your camel.
And it says people are eager to hear stories of my homeland, but it doesn't say where my homeland is.
Well, that's for you to decide.
Oh.
We can have a discussion about this.
Should I just look at this map and like?
We can have a discussion about this after game tonight. Why don't we take 2 minutes and just have that discussion, and then you can role play as you will, or you can just fucking make it up.
I want to be from the plains of purple dust.
We can have plains. I don't know about purple, but sure, why not?
It says on the map. It says plains of purple. I was just naming whatever's on the map that's near the desert, and it has purple deserty dust. I'll be right between the Roaring Desert and the plains of purple dust.
Okay.
Where, obviously.
Show me where that is. Right. Do something on the map so I know where it is.
Oh, it's not letting me drop a character or anything. Oh, there's a little marker.
Yeah. Oh, over here. Okay, way over to this side. So you're
because I went really
you're far away. All right.
Yes.
So would you say your clan is like nomadic, like desert people, or?
Hell yes.
All right.
Yes.
That is your clan of tieflings are from the plains of purple dust.
Cool.
Done.
Yeah, gotta get that purple dust, you know? Purple dust!
Oh my god, please don't.
Purple dust! I'm the artist formerly known as Barafire, and while we're on the sea, I'm gonna go ahead and play my lute, and I'm going to invent a song, Purple Rain, but I'm gonna call Purple Dust, because I'm from the desert and I sing of my homeland.
I'm just gonna remind the rest of the players and everyone watching that you had told us that you were exhausted and you were going to be so quiet tonight because you were so tired.
I'm very tired.
Delirious. It's a little closer to the mark tonight.
Delirious is probably closer to the mark.
Yeah, now I'm overtired. That's what's happening.
Oh, Lord. All right. So here we get, is there anything you guys want to do on your last night before your arrival back in Waterdeep? Stardust Crusaders, thank you for that.
Nightfall was so funny. Okay, I will brush my beard and put in some braids and maybe like a bow or something. I want to look good for the people of Waterdeep and Revy, of course. Also, remember, I had a lover in Waterdeep who was a hooker, a lady of the night that I was
who works at your brothel, by the way.
Who works at the brothel. I just want to make sure I look good for her. I'm not going to tell Revy that it's for her, but I'm gonna just start, gotta clean up.
Well, I guess we're finding out that the tieflings of the Plains of Purple Dust are pretty much into free love.
Oh, for sure. That's why we can't resist
I mean,
the beauty of these lands.
all right, I'll buy that. Because it
That's
amuses
why
the shit out
every
of me.
beauty is exotic, because I'm from far, far away.
All right, perfect. I'll roll this one.
It tracks.
It is. Ooh. Oh, 58. All right, it is gray and overcast the next day as you see on the horizon the walls, the seawall of Waterdeep appear in front of you. You see the cliff rising off in the distance and the palace up on top of the cliff. And in just a few hours, you will be pulling into a port in Waterdeep.
Should we move the boat in the map?
I will happily move the boat on the map.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay. And just out of curiosity, what is that girl who is now our chef? What is she doing?
Sarah.
Yeah.
She's learning how to animate dead things from Nora. I don't know.
So actually, I'm gonna retcon that a little bit. I've been
Go ahead.
studying up on the Raven Queen, and she's less into dead things, and she's more about memory, grief, and loss as kind of a disembodied spirit. So very gothy. So less necromancy and more gothy. And I kind of like that vibe. Since I really don't have that many necromancy spells anyway.
Well, and it also fits right into, Sarah, who just lost her parents to a giant attack.
Yes. So I am teaching her about the Raven Queen, who is also the Lady of Loss and Memory. So, like I said, my young apprentice.
Excellent. And I am replying to I Felt No Warmth on YouTube, who is watching us there, and you guys can't see the comment. So, yes, Fenmore is playing a Tabaxi pirate.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, I may not have been clear about that.
And to that fan, who is, I know, going to go get the tattoo. Just wait one more game and we'll decide what our names are if we're going to be the
The
pussy
party
names. Yeah, so before you get your fan tattoo.
I'd still say
I know you're tempted.
ADHD.
ADHD. There's actually a troop on
ADHD.
a channel on Twitch called ADHD and D.
Ah, drat.
Okay. Yeah, it's
I
copyrighted.
watch them every now and again. I recommend them. They're fun. So.
We don't want to get struck after all of our fans go get the tattoos.
Yeah.
Of course, it would be the DM who's a intellectual property lawyer who's made sure that we don't violate somebody's intellectual property.
I mean, we could. I'm sure we could name it. I doubt they have copywritten their channel or trademarked their channel. You never know. Some people have, but
You never know. I have a trademark. Was it kind of petty for? Yeah, it was kind of petty. I did it because someone else was like also interested, and I
you
knew
are
I
that
could be
person,
first.
aren't you? You are that person.
I could be first. Yeah, I am.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it only costs $400 or something, and
It's
you file
cheap.
it. Yeah, it's not bad, not bad.
$400?
It's a little cheaper
Yeah.
than that.
Yeah, it might be like, well, $400 if you get them to file it for you.
Oh, all right.
Like the
yeah, if you
filing
did it
fee
through-
is cheaper, but yeah, I had them do the service too because I don't trust myself. with
Just
paperwork.
remember, I spend more. I get paid more money to unfuck LegalZoom than like. So if you use the LegalZoom service, I get paid a lot of money to unfuck LegalZoom stuff.
That's actually
Any-
really cool.
Anyway.
Good to know.
All right,
So
come on.
don't gamble; it's never worth it, and don't use LegalZoom.
God.
Allegedly. Allegedly, don't
Bless your
use
hearts.
LegalZoom. In my opinion.
I am looking on my notes in the dock ward. We do not actually have a harbor master. So, Fenmore, you actually know who the harbor master is, and as you are pulling up to your berth, you ready? I'm going to do a name generator. Let's see who.
I remember
Let's see
when I
who
pulled
the
up to my
harbor
berth
master
9
is.
years ago.
All right, here we go. Egil, E-G-I-L. Egil Gunnar, G-U-N-N-A-R-R. Wow, this is a very Norse name.
And very, very cool
Yep.
name.
He's a plump human, middle-aged. He greets you by name, and congratulates you on recovering your vessel.
Hello, thank you. It is very nice to be back on the high seas.
You'll
and,
have
back on the coast.
You'll have to buy me a drink sometime and tell me the whole story about what happened. I'd be really interested to hear. And if there are any other, and he makes air, sailors that I should be worried about here if other vessels go missing.
Absolutely. I will clue you in on all the latest gossip.
Wonderful, wonderful. Anything to declare?
I've got 2 crewmates. Wait, I have 3. 4?
He's asking you what, like, if you have goods for sale, because
I
there's
know,
going to be attacks.
I'm stalling for time, because if I say other things, he'll forget that I didn't mention all the furs and gold and
What
whatever
furs?
else we have.
I don't remember any furs.
We have furs! Don't we have furs?
You have furs,
spine.
furs and other
Wink, wink.
textiles.
Furs and
Is
textiles.
there a tax on
I
spine?
was trying to be subtle.
What about teeth?
Teeth? We have lots of teeth.
We have
Not
teeth.
ours.
we
the
have
ones
no
that
teeth.
belong to
We
the-
have no-
the critters that go.
We have some food from the guy.
now
Fenmore,
there's-
give me a persuasion check or a deception check, whichever you're better at.
I'm just trying to cause like chaos.
Well, tell me what you're going to check first: deception or persuasion.
Persuasion.
All right. Are either of you two proficient in persuasion?
Hell yeah.
Then
Should I
you
do it?
may assist, and Fenmore may roll with advantage.
I would like your assistance, please.
So
Oh,
both of
I know.
whoever is proficient in persuasion may assist.
That's why I had to hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. What furs? What furs? We got a little girl on board,
Oh my
We
god!
found
Please,
her.
please
Yeah.
don't declare your child trafficking, please. All right, Fenmore, you've rolled an 8. You should roll again because you're rolling with advantage,
Okay.
Yeah, roll with advantage.
Do
and
better
you get to
than
take the
8.
higher.
Do better than 8.
14. All right, I'm going to say that is plenty to convince the harbor master that you have nothing of substance to import.
Thank goodness.
Good.
He does look at you and wink and say, the ship's sitting a little low to have nothing on board.
Got a lot of potatoes.
Since we're
Lot of
friends,
potatoes.
I'll let this one go.
That's nice.
Those potatoes.
You guys must be besties.
We're gonna be.
Yeah.
You actually know each other pretty well. I mean, you have. I'm going to take storyteller's fiat here for a second, and you've bribed this person in the past to look the other way. You've been a pirate on the coast here for a long time, so, and you're pretty well known as someone who will actually not kill people, but actually make money for those involved. So
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah.
Not somebody who sticks their foot in their mouth all the time.
all the
Well,
time.
there's always legal piracy, which is getting a letter of marque.
Exactly. That's certainly something you could look into. I'm just picturing,
all I can think of when we talk about piracy is you can't download a car. I don't know if you remember that.
But the
Yes,
funny thing
yes, I
is,
do.
with like STLs and home printing, you kind of can.
You can now.
You absolutely can.
Joke's on them.
Oh god. All right, you are free to go on into the city. Now, since most of the Minotaur crew, well, all of the Minotaur crew kind of jumped ship, are you leaving anyone on board to look after the cargo, since apparently there's no actual cargo on the ship, as you told the harbor master?
Right. Besides potatoes.
Hmm.
Should
Well,
we leave a
Should
little
we leave
girl
Rocky
unattended?
behind so
What
that
if-
You
What
can
if we
leave
left
Rocky
Rocky?
behind since
Okay.
Rachel's not playing today.
Rachel's
And
not here,
I
yeah,
will-
so then it will make sense. Even though it doesn't make sense, but it will make sense that Rocky's not here.
Lenora.
I will take Sarah with us just because we kind of left her behind the last time we went somewhere, and that wasn't fair to her. She was kind of scared.
And she
So-
is just wide-eyed. She has never seen anything bigger than, a small village port in the tropics. So this is her first
Okay.
visit to the big city.
Aw.
So, okay, and I've still got my Raven familiar Deimos.
Which is actually useful now that you're not in a dungeon.
Much more so, on her shoulder and giving her, basically keeping an eye on her and looking out for danger with her.
Is he giving her the tour? And on your right, you'll see
I mean,
a cesspool of crime and villainy. And on the
Don't step in that,
Ahead.
that's not water.
don't step in that. That is not water.
there are definitely brain-eating amoebas in the puddles. Do not let it go up your nose.
I would like
That's
everyone to
another
give me a
wise
perception
wisdom
check,
thing.
please.
Wisdom thing.
Okay?
Don't gamble. don't let puddle water
Your
go up
DC
your
is an
nose.
18, by the way. Oh my
Oh.
god, Lenora. Lenora, actually, it doesn't apply to Lenora. All right,
Why?
Fenmore will get it.
Oh,
Yes.
That's okay, I forgot. Lenora has never actually met this person.
Oh.
So, Fenmore,
Yes.
as you are disembarking and making your way toward the harbor master's sort of office, you have to walk by it to get off the docks. There's a figure, or two figures actually, standing near the harbor master's office.
Hey.
Take a look
Are
at the
they
screen.
familiar?
Oh yeah.
Oh
It is Seth and Bromley. You remember them as Rocky's friends, maybe, or they have something to do with law enforcement, and they don't seem to be watching you in particular, but odd that they're there.
no! Are they
Interesting.
unaware that we're there, or do they just not care?
You're not sure. They seem to be talking to some other captains. Really not paying attention to you.
Okay.
Okay. And we think it's odd that they're there, even though they're not really doing anything weird.
I mean, they are high-ranking detectives in the City Watch, so usually when they show up, some shit is either gone down or will be going down.
That makes sense. Okay. Okay.
Anybody
Ooh, I
have
went-
super hearing?
I know. I was like, hey, I wonder what's happening. Do I? Do we have good hearing?
Not supernatural or
really.
anything. I mean, if you have a spell that might work, you could certainly try that. I don't know that you do.
I don't. I can shout real loud though, so
That is the opposite of subtle.
I know the sound goes out, but it can't come back in.
All right. What do you guys plan to do? You are now disembarked from the kitty litter and are standing on the dock.
Well, I need to swing by the brothel to pick up Airvire's earnings and go see my lady of the night. I mean, just see her from afar. I'm not gonna be with her. I swear, Revy.
You're just gonna look at her. Not creepy at all.
Yeah.
No, not
And
creepy at all.
maybe Tabaxi could go find a buyer for the furs. What do we think there? What should we do with those?
Let's not take the child to the brothel, okay?
Now,
It's
remember,
a detective agency too.
It is a restaurant and a tavern. It just happens to have other services available, and it is right next door to the detective agency that you ran in a previous lifetime. Actually, only Rocky ran it. The rest of you are new characters.
And I think that the brothel is kind of like in the back. It's my understanding that it's kind of like separated. You could still rent a room there with or without the ladies of the night.
Why don't we just go to the restaurant?
Go to the restaurant.
Yeah,
It's the
it's
first
all
floor.
the same thing. Yeah, it's all like the same place. The ladies of the night work the restaurant too. Like they're the waitresses and things.
Damn, they work a
I
lot.
think. Right? I think so.
It's up to
I
you.
remember the bartender being
Oh, I'm so gonna have to teach you prestidigitate. Get you to learn prestidigitation, aren't I? If we're gonna keep hanging out with everybody here, aren't we? Okay. Yes.
All right.
Okay, let's head
What
over.
are you heading over?
Oh, we might be able to find someone there to buy the furs, actually, because it is
What,
a
at the
pretty busy restaurant bar.
Slash
Yeah, at the
brothel
restaurant
slash
slash
detective
bar.
agency?
That's not a place you're
Yeah.
gonna find buyers for the bar. You're
No.
gonna either have to
we
go.
have to
Fenmore, this is
Damn it.
actually right up your alley since you know how to move goods like this. You either go to the merchants. There's basically a street of merchants, and you can go talk to the fur and textile vendors who would be purchasing, or you can make it easier for yourself by going to either the Bregan Darth or the Xanathar's Guild or one of the other criminal organizations, and they would likely remove it from your ship for free for a discounted price, but you'd never have to get anything off the ship and risk being caught in a lie to the harbor master.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Do we want to go with you, or are we going to split up? I
Do you
feel like
want to
probably
go
we
with
should
me?
stay. I feel like we should probably stay as a party. Just
You can totally
to make
come with
things
me.
Easier. Yeah, let's just go.
You
And then
should
I can
definitely
network.
bring the 13-year-old to the
Yes,
to
bring the
criminal
child.
organization's meeting.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, let's not, shall we?
I mean, this 13-year-old's gonna have to grow up quick. She ain't got no parents. This 13 in ancient days, they were already like having marriages and stuff at that
Yeah.
age. So
Well, I'm thinking less knowledge of criminal underworld and more arcane powers from a source that shall not be named. Don't ask questions.
esoteric being of divine power.
Yep.
Yes, it's divine. It's absolutely, positively, 100% divine.
So if you're going to go that route, you can either go to the Bregan Darth. They are the Dark Elves. They're a underground criminal organization made of entirely Dark Elves. You can go to Xanathar's Guild, that criminal gang that serves the holder somewhere underneath the city of Waterdeep. Or you could go to the Zentarum, who are basically the Mafia.
Mama
Xanatar.
Mafia.
All right, you're going to go...
Okay.
You know how to find these people. Remember, it's that yellow outline of the circle with the 8 spokes coming off of it. You've seen it in the dungeon. You've seen it other places. So
And you're
you can
going
contact
alone,
them.
or are we gonna go for backup? Do you want us to accompany for backup, or at least me and Reddy?
I did something to my computer. Yes, come with me.
Okay, because I do have the persuasion. I do have like
I got it. It's all good.
a pretty good persuasion.
Yeah, then you should definitely come.
Okay, and then maybe the girl, baby girl, and
And stay at the
and
brothel.
and Black Raven Mommy. Can go
Black
to-
Raven Mommy. Alrighty then.
Mhm.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay.
All right, you know what? You've just named the bar where you're gonna meet Xanathar. It's the Black Raven Mommy. Or the Black Raven. There you go. You are meeting.
Black Raven, yeah.
You know that's where the Xanathar's Guild hangs out here in the Dock District. So if you want to talk to them, that's where you're going to go. There's 2 or 3 other bars where you can go to talk to other underground organizations. But being the consummate pirate that you are, you know that the Dark Raven is the one that you need to go to. It's full of edgelords, really.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It's giving 90s emo scene as well.
Yes.
And plus, we all know that Black Raven mommies are the real MILFs, so
God.
you know it. Like, you hear Black Raven mommy, you're like, yeah. Like, you know it. You know exactly what she looks like, and you know you want to tap that.
Wow. All right then. All right, so I'm writing all this down in my little Word document here. Raven is the
Yes,
Xanathar.
yes, sticky note that one. Make sure that's noted. Black Raven mommies are MILFs.
I am not writing that in your
Amazing.
living document for this campaign.
Ooh.
You should. Don't gamble. I can't even remember the other lessons that we've learned today. But definitely this will be one of them.
All right, I gotta change
gamble.
this. I gotta change the names here because it just keeps giving me all these crazy Norse names. Ooh, detective names. Ooh, I like that. All right. Are you going over to the Black Raven?
Yeah.
Can I sell furs and tapestries there?
Well, you can find criminal connections to move stolen or other goods there.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. All right, Revy, Fairbuyer, and Fenmore are going.
Perfect. All right.
Pick up some mills.
And Sarah.
And not Sarah's going somewhere
Sarah's not
else,
coming.
right?
Now is Sarah
Yeah,
staying
stay
on the boat?
No, she's already in the city area, but staying with Lenora, right?
I thought Lenora was coming.
Are you coming?
Lenora,
To
where are you
the
at?
criminal underworld?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Listen, she's a teenager. She was
How
gonna learn
shady
about
is
all
it
this
going to
soon
get?
anyway.
How dangerous. Look, if you guys do anything, just like start a fight, I'm just going to stand over on the side so the kid doesn't get involved, okay? Just
Are you kidding us?
yes, don't start a fight. If you pick a fight and it's going to endanger the kid, you're out.
I'll have you know, we are far more likely to pick a lock that we didn't check for traps. That turns out to be a mimic.
Okay, well,
Then
don't
we
do
are
that
to pick
either,
a
because
fight.
if you crispify the kid, I'll be mad.
I do love this Lenora character arc though, the Lenora mommy character arc. This is a thing now. So.
Well, she's feeling a little bit responsible, right?
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
maternal instincts.
Fenmore,
Let's
you
do it.
know that the Dock District it's not anything goes. It's not, holy shit, we're going to get murdered and stabbed in the back if we don't, walk around with our swords out. But it isn't the safest place. People regularly get their pockets picked here. If you say the wrong thing to the wrong person, there will be a fight. But as long as you're careful, you should be fine. Plus, you are a member of this criminal underground, right? Like, you're not a member of Xanathar's guild, but you talk the talk, you walk the walk, you literally know how to talk to them in a special thieves language. So as long as you are reasonably careful, it should be fine.
Okay. Let's do it.
All right. Just a couple of blocks away from the docks is the Black Raven. It is exactly what you expect. It is dark, dingy. The windows are covered with hide, not actual glass, because God forbid they would ever last more than a day here. It's smoky with candle and fireplace soot inside. And, as you hit the saloon doors, the swinging saloon doors, you hear, laughter and loud talking, and the stench of fish and rum hits you as you walk in.
Ew.
Ooh, it's dark and sad. Maybe not sad enough. We'll work on that. But it'll grow on you.
That's right. I love how we would look walking in. There's a cat, a large bearded man, a
In plate mail
short
armor.
goblin,
And
Right.
a goth chick.
a goth chick and her possibly daughter. Yeah. We're ragtag, and it is hilarious. Okay,
More like
yeah, we
younger
walk in.
sister. Lenore's kind of like 22ish. She'd be like 13, so like 9 years.
Oh,
age
okay,
gap.
sister.
Like
Yeah,
little
that's...
sister.
Yep.
All right.
It's always flattering. Also, when you are a mom.
An aging
Okay.
half-orc behind the bar, and he just kind of has got an eye patch, and he looks up and says, what do you want?
Alcohol.
Yeah, beer. Yeah.
Okay, we got rum, we got ale.
Ale. I'll take rum.
All right.
Revy?
Two silver for the rum, 1 silver for the ale.
Okay.
All right. An extra silver or extra rum for my Bay Revy too. So I put
You're feeding the undead
4
rum.
silvers
I
on
love it.
there. the equivalent of gold in silvers would be 10.
I think it's 10.
10?
10 silver per gold.
All right, let me do this because my brain won't
There we go.
work if I do this. Okay,
Night.
so I do.
They have the cheapest thing that's humanly that is possible. They have rum because rum,
Rum.
and they have ale. There might be constitution checks if you drink too much of it, but
I'll get there.
He takes your money and just sits back and starts cleaning some glasses.
I'm going to ask the barkeep if there is anybody I should especially perhaps mention that I have something I'm trying to sell.
Any merchants?
Any recommendations?
He,
How do I get rid of this?
He makes
For
a
money.
hand gesture and says something, and nobody understands it but Fenmore. He's talking in thieves' cant, and he wants to know,
okay.
what are you trying to move?
I feel like I can be honest with this person. So I tell him furs and textiles.
You want to talk to Osric over in the corner, and he points to, of all things, a halfling sitting in the corner dressed in, sailor's clothes. Osric will help you out.
Cool.
I understand that the barkeep just gave us advice, though, right?
It's friendly, you can tell.
Like,
Yeah, I
I don't
mean,
understand what they said, but I see that he's helping, right? Because I was
Yes,
going to
and you
leave
can
him
see
an
that
extra
he
silver. for
gestures to the halfling in the
Okay.
corner.
I'm going to leave him an extra silver for his hospitality. You know what I mean? Wink, wink. Like, thanks for the tip. Because I've
That's a
got
good idea.
money. Yeah.
And
He
I'll
nods
get
at you
a
and pockets it. Lenora?
I'll get grog, and grog is heavily watered down rum with typically lemon or lime juice and a little bit of sugar.
Yeah, there's some sugar. There's no lemon or lime juice in it, though, here.
Okay.
No, we all got scurvy in this place.
Yeah, fruit's expensive.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to the dude and
I will accompany you because I'm really
Yes.
good at persuasion. But I'm standing back but nearby,
All right, hold on. I'm
to
rolling
listen.
because
Revy stays at the
someone
bar.
in plate mail is approaching this poor guy.
oh
No, I'm just kind of
Quietly.
off to. Oh yeah.
Stealthily.
All right, that's okay. It's all right. I rolled a 9. It's
Halfway
okay.
off
He's
to
not
the
freaked out.
side. Okay.
He looks up at
how you're kinda
Fenmore and
subtle.
says, "Can I help you?"
I can help you, good sir. I have things that I am trying to remove from my boat in exchange for money.
He switches over to thieves' cant and says, "Keep your goddamn voice down."
That's a great idea. Yes.
All
will
right.
do that.
So, what is it you're trying to move?
Furs and textiles.
All right. And is there some reason you're not doing it yourself?
Because I don't wanna.
Good a reason as any. I'm gonna have to check it out.
Okay.
You want to go for a walk?
Yes.
All right. Just know my cut's 10%.
Okay. 7%.
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm standing near you. Do you get
You
extra
and now you are
persuasion?
not part of this way. unless you're gonna poke up, like say something right now, and you don't know what's going on, quite frankly, because they're speaking a different
No,
language.
Yeah. Damn it.
Got a 4.
Yeah, he's just
I'm not
10.
reading the body language.
10. 10 is fair. 10 is fantastic.
Excellent. All right. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. You can tell your friends to stay here.
What about
Guys, stay here. I will be back.
me? Even me?
Yes,
Even-
even you.
I just go like this. Fine.
All right. Let me flip over to the folks remaining, and then we'll go do the boat thing, and then we'll come back.
I got pirate
Okay.
shit to do.
All right. So what are you guys doing while Fenmore and Osric are taking a little jaunt over to the kitty litter?
Well, I'm going to have a drink with my bae. I don't really have anything else to do here, right? Not really. Just socialize, maybe?
Yep.
try to hear. Oh, I know. I'm gonna go ask around about. Does anyone know why the detectives were out at the docks? I'm kind of curious.
Okay.
And nosy.
All right. We'll do that in a second. Bryn, what is Lenora doing? And Sarah? Sarah is basically your NPC now. Like, I'm just gonna Sarah is yours now. So you tell me what Sarah's doing.
I'm watering down the grog even a little bit further and letting her try some grog if I can. Not get her drunk, but get her something to drink. Like this. Let me put it this way: midshipmen on board ships as young as 13 would have had watered down grog in the British Navy.
Absolutely.
So this is
all right.
Not too crazy.
Okay, cool. I mean, everything you're doing is she thinks you are the coolest thing ever. So. All right, Bearfire.
We'll just have to find someplace even sadder than this for some good quality teaching environment.
All right, Bearfire. What exactly is Bearfire looking for?
In real life, I'm looking out at the floodlight because sometimes when the bears come by, my neighbor's floodlight goes on. And I've seen a fox, a bear, a big ass deer, and some kitties. So I was hoping that the floodlight meant I would see some kitties. But anyway, in real life, I mean, in the game world, Bearfire. Now they're both mixed up in my head. Bearfire's gonna kind of drink up at the bar and kind of ask the nearest guy, hey, you know what's going on down at the docks? I saw some detectives there, hoity-toity, trying to act like we're best friends and those hoity-toity detectives. Give me an investigation check. All right. Oh, I'm
this
not
is
very
more about
good at
figuring out who to
investigation,
ask than persuading
an
individual.
Okay. I only got 8.
Nobody really knows anything with that 8.
Yeah, okay. Well, could I move around and try again?
I'll let you try again when we come back from Fenmore on the boat.
Okay, cool.
All right, Fenmore, you and Osric are walking. It's very strange for you because there are very few people that are much shorter than you are. But Osric, comes up to, basically mid-chest. He's very talkative halfling and says, I'm happy to help you with this, but again, you just don't feel like doing it yourself. Did you lie to Egil? You lied to Egil, didn't you?
All right through that.
It is true that I have furs and textiles that I would like to remove from my boat for money.
That's fine. We'll do it tonight after dark. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
You get back to the boat eventually, and he seems impressed. Like, what you've got there is good quality. And
so.
Yep. He offers you 1,100 gold for it all.
Okay.
Dang.
All right. You remember, I'm taking my 10% out of that.
Yeah. Math. So that would be.
Oh, like 900 some for you.
Okay.
You don't even negotiate. You're just like, okay.
Shush, you're not there.
It sounds like a fair deal, and this guy knows the thieves' creed, so we have an understanding, and I'm not trying to fuck him over if he doesn't try to fuck me over.
It is actually a fair deal. You know that this stuff is... You'd probably get 1,500 if you sold it to a reputable dealer in town, but for what you're getting for these services... It is what it is.
Okay, so 900 gold.
Not yet. All right, you guys walk back to the bar, and you see Lenora feeding grog to Sarah, and you see Bearfire just pestering people about why Seth and Bromley were on the dock. Go ahead and give me another check.
Do we have to call it pestering?
Yes, that is what you are doing. You are pestering.
Friendly. Ay.
Okay. What am I rolling?
You are rolling. Not you. You don't have to roll anything right now. It's Bearfire that's rolling investigation.
Okay.
Ah, yes, my terrible investigation skills. Oh my god.
Yeah. Nobody seems to know anything. with that 6.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. I'm assuming Fenmore is going to explain the deal to the rest of the crew.
I mean, don't they kind of know? Like, we left with the assumption that I'm selling them stuff, so.
Yep. I mean, are you telling the rest of the
well-
party what the deal is and how it's going to work and whatever?
Yeah, like they're gonna come by tonight and
Yeah. I'll clue them in. I will very discreetly pass the information along.
Yep. Just out of curiosity, what is the coinage amount that you're telling them you're going to make?
I mean,
8. All right. So, Fenmore tells you that they're going to make about 800 gold.
cool. Good job. You know, keep it. You deserve it after all that time away from your boat.
You go, pirate.
And you've really helped me try to find my granddaughter, so it's the least I could do to not,
All right.
let you have it all.
Okay.
Before we head on over to the Troll Skull Manor and Bag O' Dicks, why don't we take our little 5-minute bio break, and we'll be back in 5 minutes.
All right.
So sit tight, folks. And one of them will, as a favor to Dragomir, teleport you to and from Saltmarsh should you wish to go.
And if you twerk, we twerk, they twerk.
Could
We
not
all
have
twerk.
said it better. Is that Proverbs? Or like, do you want to cite?
That's
I think
Pogo
it's the
Sticks
Bible
Book 2.
verse.
And he probably has his badge on still, like,
It's a Chippendales sheriff dance.
Yes.
Well, you could just use the bag to badge to like cover the naughty stuff.
It's glasses, loincloth, badges foreign.
I don't know how big this badge is, but I think that's a tall order.
I feel like Tenzin should have a really big badge.
Such a big badge.
Welcome to our shit show, friends.
there's some S&M chaff, so yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm like,
all kinds,
wow. Okay. Cool.
Present
So
day.
saying assless is just redundant.
Yeah, but saying assless, you wanna emphasize the fact that you're all cheeked up on a Tuesday when you're wearing them.
I'm trying to watch our Twitch stream, but I just keep seeing this ass is really bomb looking. Did I say it wrong? Our tit stream, our
A
Twitch
little bit,
stream.
maybe.
Well, you know what? When it comes to me, this is the exception. So, like, get on my level. Second of all I keep seeing is this bomb-ass chicken sandwich ad that looks so good, and I want to eat it.
The magic lube is made in the swamp, and it's normally like pure and holy or whatever, but occasionally when somebody gets murdered in there, it turns evil.
Is it sticky?
It's probably sticky.
I mean, it's a little bit sticky. It came from a kid.
Jam hands, man. I'm not. Look, I want to look at the book, but I don't want to touch it until we can wipe off the
I'm
most
gonna
likely
press to
jam.
digitize the jam and stickies off of it.
But it is gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful and moving things you've ever seen. Most people don't get to see a drow civilization.
Well, that's beautiful and fascinating, but also kind of dangerous. Anybody else want to take a look before we start doing the dynamite thing?
Can I stealth myself as well? Can I roll stealth? Just because why not?
Well, I mean, you gotta do something. You can't just, hey, I'm stealthy, right? What are you trying to do stealthily?
Just be super hot and stealthy. Like I want everybody to see how hot and stealthy I am. It's so stealthy of me.
She keeps saying they're looking for a magic cock.
She's already got Eric. I don't know what she's looking for. Like, babe, fucking come dance with who you came with.
Dee Dee, are you hearing that correctly too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saying cock. I want to say they mean conch, but I'm really not. I hope they mean conch, but like also they mean cock.
I mean,
That's fine too.
I mean, to each their own, sure. But I guess they're looking for a magic one?
Oh, it's definitely got to be magic. You know, why look for one if it's not? I mean, either way, if it's a cock or a conch, why look for one if it's not magic? That is.
Chat, about how we can simultaneously take her out and convince Dryland to go into a back room with us for a private business meeting, which may or may not result in him tied up to a chair.
It sounds I'm gonna give him a lap dance.
That might be ultimately the plan, yes.
We've had experiences where some of our clientele have gotten a little bit too handsy. So we've actually introduced a little bit of a fun experience where you surrender yourself to the Dragonborn, and the Dragonborn surrenders something to you. So I'm going to just very gently, it's just playful. I'm just gonna just hold your wrists and your ankles down. You can tap out. The safe word is Neverwinter, but it's just a little bit of a fun thing.
I'm really sad the butthole collapsed. Never good when the butthole collapses.
Do they have
Alright.
little chaps on?
No, they are not precious. You get the squirrel now. They have little chaps
I
on.
don't even know if they have asses.
I,
Probably Klaka of some kind.
Asses are relative.
your magical physiologies professor could tell you.
We will ask.
Here?
Do pests have butts?
Yeah, but where does the poop come from?
I mean, it's got a something. Does it have enough of a cheek for it to be considered an ass?
The cheek makes the ass.
I don't have an answer. I mean, you could dissect one, I guess.
Perhaps they're not all cheeked up on a Tuesday.
Oh gosh, this little dude is Volo, and he wants to talk to you. You got some time?
Hi, Bolo. You need some dicks?
Like, I'm really ready for a meet cute with a romanticore. I feel like I've earned it.
Oh boy. Ranza will kind of lean over to Dee Dee and say, "We have a group of manticores up ahead."
Oh yeah, I think the ranger wants to fuck one of them.
Not one. I mean, not any one. Not specific one.
Not one, all of them. Got it.
Like an effing. Piranha starts swaying, getting into it, just sort of
Twerking?
swaying with the music too.
Twerking.
Gently twerking, like not like hardcore twerking, not like trying to earn some extra platinum twerking, but
Gently
like
twerking.
just gentle twerking, just sort of like I'm feeling your vibe twerking.
I love you guys.
Oh my god.
I can take them if I can be potion bitch.
Yeah. I feel like you kind of needed the potions the most so far. So yeah, that's a good idea.
Because it's my fault if they don't finish.
It's always your fault. Everything is your fault.
It's always the man's fault if women don't finish stuff.
She has a point.
She does have a point. I'm not going to fight that one because there's no way for me to win that one.
Nope, you're a little bit outnumbered.
So in a flash of teleportation light, and there is no twerking unless you want there to be.
I'm twerking. Don't tell me I
Okay.
can't twerk. I'm just gonna twerk if she wants to.
You can leave your cares behind because if your
Is
friends don't twerk,
there like Doctor Who noises as she twerks through the universe?
Jesus.
And I know that you're like so hyped about some things, and I love hearing you talk about them. And I can't wait to watch Arcane, and then I'll be able to.
It's so good.
How
Is
old
it?
is,
Okay,
is your Sprog? It might be a little too adult for your kid.
She's 9. She's 9. If there's not a whole lot of the SCX, then it's okay. Like, she's good with cuss words and things.
I'm gonna let Bryn give you that answer because Bryn has kids and I don't.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
The main thing is that there's some not sexy adult themes, but there's some abuse themes. There's some themes involving like getting stabbed. Like there's some grossness, like getting stabbed in the eyeball.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay.
So that would honestly be the part for like a kid that would be the most like right, but it's also deals with a lot of loss
Yeah,
And the show has no problem with killing off characters who are basically innocent.
Yeah, it will gut punch you a couple of times.
Is it too heavy? I don't know, guys. I can't do the heavy stuff.
Well,
I would say 13, 14 is about the earliest I'd want somebody watching it.
There you go.
If it's super emotional, I can't watch it myself.
That's
So-
all right. There's no shame in that at all.
Delicate brain chemistry, and I like to keep it good.
Welcome to the fucking club, dude.
It touches on some really heavy themes. So.
Right? Like, I have to be very careful about that kind of stuff. 'Cause, yeah.
Gotcha. All right, we are back, and what are we? So I'm gonna retcon this because I don't want to deal with it as DM. Fenmore decided that they were gonna meet at nightfall the next night to get paid by Osric at the Black Raven. So.
Yes.
So I could have made it a whole big plot thing. Like, they stiffed you.
Would not recommend that. Then I would kill them all.
There you go.
Yeah, because really, we would have taken revenge. We did literally steal a ship back from a shitload of Minotaurs. So if those people think that they can stiff any part of our group or any member of our party, they've got another thing coming.
Well, it would be kind of interesting if they found out how badly you stiffed them in the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, because if you remember, you guys stole a whole bunch of shit from the Xanathar's Guild in Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Don't remember.
I don't remember that. I literally don't, because I have ADHD.
Yeah.
But if you remind me, I might remember. I don't remember
Oh
stealing
yeah,
anything.
we lied our asses off to Xanathar's minions down there. Like just.
I remember lying, but didn't we lie so that we could literally leave and find my granddaughter? Did we actually steal anything?
You stole a whole bunch from, like, you killed their food source. You did a whole bunch of. Yeah. So.
Okay, that's true.
You kind of fucked them in like a couple of different ways.
There's like starving ogres down there.
Yeah, but there's
now.
no
It's sad.
cameras back then, and so nobody can prove it.
Okay, but there's mind reading spells.
There's scrying glasses. Well, guess what? Those are fallible.
And I'm also going to say, how many parties match your description? The cat.
Yeah, a
the
cat.
Paladin, guy with a bag full of spines, and the goth chick.
Yeah.
And an undead, yeah.
And an undead dwarf,
The goth
right?
chick.
And an undead dwarf who's married to
The paladin.
Paladin, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it could have been any paladin and goth chick and cat and and cat and
Right.
it could have been any of them. They don't know. Prove it.
That said,
Prove it beyond a reasonable doubt in front of a jury of our peers.
I'm just picturing this conversation as you are walking through the city on your way to Bagodix
We are
and
entitled
Trollskull
to
Manor.
a speedy jury trial.
Oh my god. And soon enough, you see the little the sign hanging outside. Bagodix Detective Agency on Trollskull Manor.
We're back,
you love
baby.
to see it. It looks like home to me.
Home sweet home.
You walk by, you notice that it's late in the day, the door's locked, and there's a little note on the door that says, if you need help, come see us at Trollskull Manor.
Is that normal?
Well, I mean, who is running the detective agency in your absence?
No one didn't we have someone?
Night Minnow is running the tavern. Night Minnow is running Trollskull Manor for you.
I see. Okay. Got it.
So,
Okay, let's go to Trollskull, I guess.
Yep.
What about our Griffin rescue? Do we?
That's
have
your other
access
character, by the way.
No,
Your other character.
I know, but the Griffin rescue is part of the detective agency and stuff. Like it's part of it.
Right.
You're gonna have to hire a ranger to take or a druid.
Yeah,
to
you're
take care
gonna
of
have to
that,
pay a
aren't we?
bunch more money. I mean, you could certainly keep the Griffin Rescue up, but that would significantly eat into the funds that Trollskull Manor
But it's
produced
a
for you.
non-profit. People donate so that we can keep the Griffins alive.
Yes, it is a Waterdavian medieval nonprofit.
Yes, because I can see so many medieval people paying to keep alive giant eagle lion beasts that swoop out of the sky and eat their kids.
I mean, why not? Just say they can come to the Griffin Rescue and see the griffins. It's kind of like a zoo. It's the ghetto medieval zoo. What else have they got going on?
Oh my god, that sounds like a Key and Peele routine.
It really does.
They should have made that. They should have.
Oh my god.
Not for you.
Listen, the question is, what do they have better to do? We're the first sideshow. We're the first entertainment. We're the first zoo.
Gotta start small.
I have no response.
I wrote Purple
lost for
Sands,
words.
aka Purple
Yeah.
Rain. I'm the next prince. Artist
If-
formerly known as.
You're the next symbol.
That's
You
right.
arrive at Troll Skull Manor, and it's after dark now. After walking across the city, and it's packed. Business is booming. You're pleased that everything's going well. Night Minnow sort of nods her head, and just kind of looking. Where's Rocky?
Oh, Rocky had to stay with the ship. Maybe wasn't feeling well. I'm not 100% sure.
Doing Rocky things. Okay.
Yeah, Rocky's off doing something.
A
Probably
little bit of amateur
Minotaur.
surgery.
You know it. What are we doing here? Oh, I need Airfire's money. Her payment.
Oh, all right.
Like
Yeah,
that.
we put those aside. I'm assuming Rocky will be by for hers.
I think so. After we get back, I think she just wasn't.
Okay.
She's just doing her thing.
What's with the kid?
No.
Oh.
Oh, she's our ship's cook.
Ships. Oh, do we have a ship now?
I have a ship.
He does.
Well, they
I'm
have
confused.
I will share.
one. Well,
the
Rocky's
kitty
part
litter.
of the crew of the ship.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Okay.
We're
Fine.
kind of
Whatever.
the crew.
Whatever. As long as
Yeah.
I don't have to manage it, I'm good. I got enough to do with the ledgers in the back.
Nope,
That's
you're
fair.
off the hook.
Am I assuming you'll be
And-
staying tonight? We'll clean up. We'll make sure the rooms are cleaned up.
Did we say yes? Yeah.
And
Yes.
then you gotta sleep somewhere.
Yeah.
It's probably a far cry better than sleeping in a hammock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, true. I just feel bad for Rocky, who's like, stuck on the ship.
Yep. Sucks to be them.
I would like Fenmore to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
It's you're decent. You got to get like a 12,
Okay.
maybe 11 even.
No. How about a 10?
All right. How about all right, go about your business. I would like your DC is going to be a 10 for the other two. Give me a wisdom saving throw for the other two. That means for Barivire and Lenora.
Whoa, oh, I have to do wisdom saving?
Yep.
I have to do a wisdom save? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus, 10.
19.
All right. So Lenora's the only one who actually has the presence of mind to think, wonder how Rocky's going to react when a bunch of pirates show up to take all the stuff off the ship tonight.
Oh no!
Oh my.
Oh, yeah, we should
I have-
probably write a note or something.
Let me see.
I did not plan this out.
Tell Sarah to go tell Rocky. That's why
Run,
we
Sarah,
have a
run!
child. No, wait,
Uh,
Revy
let's
can go.
not
He's got
send
magic powers. He can defend
the
himself.
kid running through.
The city that
Water-
they've just visited for the first time ever in their lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell you what.
Let's send Revy.
I'll go with Sarah and go let Rocky know that that there are some stevedores. Yes, stevedores coming to unload the ship for the local furrier and linen guild. Yes, the furrier and linen guild union, something. Yeah, but you definitely should not hit them with anything large and two-handed when they come on board. Yeah. Okay, we're on our way.
Excellent.
Thank you.
All right, awesome. What are you other
How
two
much
doing?
money did I get from Airfire's pay?
Let me find out if I wrote down how much you made last time. Come on, top of the document.
She's making biscuits.
Aw. I'll bet you, because I know Rachel, I'll bet you she wrote down the exact amount. But I'm going to say it was like 12, I think it was like 1,200 gold a month that you would be making profit.
And how many months have we been gone?
So you're going to laugh, right? Like the entire time we were playing Dungeons of the Mad Mage was like a week and a half. And then this was like another week on top of it. So this is going to be like a month you've been gone.
It took us 5 days to sail to the
a
island.
week each way. All right. So let's say it is.
Then we stayed 3 nights or 4 nights in the Cloudy Guy. Then we sailed 5 days back to Waterdeep.
I will
That's
happily
almost a month.
agree that this is about a month. And there is another payment for you guys. And if I'm not mistaken, I thought it was 11 or 1,200. I'm going to say 1,150. So you divide it as you will.
Okay.
Right now, it is divided between
split that
Night
through all of
Minnow,
us, right?
Rocky, and Aravire.
Okay, so 12
So 1150 divided by 3. Somebody else has to do math because I'm not doing it.
divided by 3 is 383.
All right.
So I get 383. Fuck yeah.
All right.
Alright, cool.
For Troll Skull Manor. All right.
Cool. Okay. And we're staying here.
Go ahead.
I guess.
Well, I mean,
I was
it's
is
just after
everybody
dinner time. You guys obviously get to eat here for free since you own the place. Night Minnow generally performs, and Night Minnow is asking you, Baravire, since you have a lute, right? If you'd like to perform with her tonight.
Yes, Queen. I am so taken with her exotic beauty. And I'm like, yes, let's do it.
I don't think you ever actually played with May, but May is basically a goth chick too. So like, Night Minnow is.
It's the Black Raven Mommies. They're the gothy hotties.
Is that the new? That's the new band, the Black Raven Mommies.
Yes, that would be so cool.
People love it. There are people here just to see Night Minnow. Apparently, she's done good for herself. She's been managing this whole place by herself since the rest of the party's been off adventuring. So, go ahead and roll me a performance at advantage.
Woo! Advantage. And does this determine my tips? I got 25.
It does. Your DC was a 15. So you're going to roll 10 10-sided die.
Okay, 10 10-sided
10
die?
10-sided die for tips tonight.
Okay, let me figure out how to do that.
I mean, literally, you rolled a 25 performance check, right? This is, probably one of the best things these patrons have ever seen in their lives.
Okay, 10. Yes, I'm very good, yes. Woo! 36.
All right. I'm assuming you're splitting with Night Minnow?
Oh, of course, yeah.
All right. Each of you get half of that. 17 each?
Gold?
Yeah.
17 gold? Damn,
Absolutely.
these people be balling. Hell yeah.
I mean, bards can often, make money for the party and get free rooms. And...
Baravire.
Excellent.
That's all I got.
Lenora, you come back. Rocky's decided to join you. So just in case you guys get into any shenanigans tonight, Rocky is along for the ride.
Who's minding the ship? Or
We're
just conveniently ignoring that anybody might come and go?
The folks...
What do you call those bars that
you've
you put
tied
on
it
the
up.
steering wheel?
You've put an anti-theft.
Well, anti-theft device. And all the furs and stuff are gone. So like the valuables are already sold.
So we'll assume that the people that Xanathar's guild has assumed responsibility for the ship while we're ignoring the stuff that's disappearing off of it.
Or you could pay some money from here to go watch it. You could send some of the kitchen staff.
Why don't we just pay the dock guy to watch it or something? The dock
That
are
would-
his friends
well, he's
with
the-
them?
Yeah, we wouldn't want to do that because he would notice that there's people removing stuff that wasn't on the ship.
Oh, I see. Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's probably not our best
I
play.
mean, go ahead, let's just say Rocky's still back there. In case you guys got into
Let's
some
just
shit.
pay someone. That way Rocky can sleep in an actual bed. That's all.
Okay.
We'll just pay someone.
We'll
Let's
hire.
pretend we hired someone that we know or that Rocky knew.
Like 10 gold pieces will cover hiring a few dock workers to.
Yeah,
hang
I
out
mean,
with
you
the
could
ship
hire a
overnight.
mercenary, like a couple of mercenaries for 10 gold pieces for a night.
I'm gonna pay 3 gold pieces to somebody that Rocky knows. How about that?
Night Minnow points you to the bouncer and says, we don't need the bouncer anymore tonight. It's, and it's like a big guy. He's willing to go down and watch the boat tonight.
All right, I hand him 1 gold and I say you get 2 if everything's there, or if the boat's still there when we wake up.
That's fine. I'll get a chance to sleep at sea. Sure. Sounds like a fun night.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, thank you.
Awesome.
All right, now we get to party all night. Play my lute.
It is, the rest of the night passes in a lovely haze. There's music.
I order another beer.
Music, drink. You don't even have to order it. You can just go behind the counter and get it, since
I'm gonna
you're
go
part
give
of the
me
adventure
beer.
party.
I'm gonna get some beer. Lots of beer. I'm gonna get a lot of beer.
What are Lenora and Sarah doing? You are muted.
Is there
Oh, I thought you were muted. Sorry. Go
is
ahead.
there entertainment?
Yeah, Baravire and Night Minnow are performing.
Yeah,
So
we're just kind of.
We'll sit back and watch the entertainment and position ourselves somewhere that is out of the way, but we can also see trouble coming.
There you go.
Trouble decides to rear its head, so. And, yeah.
Trouble always rears its head for you guys, so I'm giving you one night where it's just a fun party night. Everybody has a good time. Nobody's trying to knife you in the back. And soon enough, it is time for bed.
Good night.
All right. I decided to take Revy to bed because I've been singing all night and I'm tired. So, no ladies tonight. And plus, we've been drinking and singing together as well.
All right, cool. Anybody
Do
else?
I get a long rest?
Everybody gets their long rest.
Woohoo!
And you are all woken up in the morning by Night Minnow yelling upstairs, "Hey, breakfast is ready!"
Oh yeah.
Oh, great
Here,
night's sleep
bacon?
on a real bed with my
All right.
bae.
There is bacon.
Excellent. All is right with the world.
Bacon, fresh bread, and that most rare of all treats, Nana Toppin's donuts.
Oh.
That sounds so good.
Sorry,
I don't-
I've got. Oh.
No.
Is Nana Toppin a person?
Nana Toppin's is a donut chain throughout the realms.
Oh, shit, that's amazing.
Okay.
That's amazing.
And
They
Nana
already had
Toppin's
chains
lives.
for di-
Nana Toppin's lives in about 10 different campaigns through 10 different DMs now since our friend Mandy started it.
That's hilarious. It's like the Krispy Kreme of medieval times.
Yep.
And I love it.
As you are all eating breakfast, there's a knock on the door.
Thus.
Night
Who
Minnow
wants to
gets
go
up to
get it?
answer it, and I wonder who it could be.
Hey,
It is your
Bromley.
friends,
We know who it is!
Seth and Bromley.
I knew it.
And
We
they
should've made the audience guess.
they welcome Rocky back to town, and it's lovely to see you and your new friends. We have a proposition for you. Is it too early for business?
Not if
Yeah,
it involves
never-
school.
Never too early for business.
Well, it does involve a fair amount of gold, and it's a very
Shit.
very simple proposition. We would like
First
you
off,
to.
Bearfire's like, yes, come in, because Bearfire wants the tea about about the ships. So Bearfire's like, I'll listen.
Rocky is happy to listen. I'm assuming everyone else is fine to listen.
Yeah.
They sit down and pour themselves some coffee and have a Nana Toppins donut and ask if you would be so kind as to deliver a message for us. And they put a little wooden box on the table that is sealed with a lock, and also on the seal is a wooden actual seal, sealed with the Lord's Alliance symbol.
And what do we know? What does our characters know about Lord's Alliance?
The Lord's Alliance is sort of a loose consortium of nobles that kind of look out for perhaps not everybody's interests, but at least the wealthy people's interests along the Sword Coast.
Okay.
And
So
they
hoity-toity.
Well, they also tend to band together when there's big enough trouble that they're like, oh shoot, we better all work together or the big bad's gonna, consume our realms, conquer us.
Oh, right.
Like they will band together against threats.
Real threats. Not just the threat of capitalism and rampant greed.
Yeah, or feudalism, more like it, but yeah.
Right? Seth speaks up and says, I this is not an official Waterdavian mission. This is, as you can see, a Lord's Alliance request. It comes with a stipend of 50 gold.
And who do we need to deliver the message to?
Oddly enough, after discussing this with the Blackstaff, give me a advantage for Lenora. Everybody else give me a history check.
Okay, what am I checking?
Just give me a history.
Check with advantage.
Yeah. I got 7.
Yeah, Fenmore and Barravire, nope.
17?
17 will do. It was the Blackstaff is the preeminent mage in Waterdeep.
Ah, okay.
It is not a person, it is the Blackstaff. So whoever holds the Blackstaff is the preeminent mage.
And that's the person we have to send deliver a message to, like they say at the Blackstaff?
No, they're actually saying we have discussed it with the Blackstaff, and they in particular they mentioned you because we need you to deliver something to Bryn Shander.
Ah, how fortuitous.
And
there.
It looks like it is our understanding that you are already going there. Is that a true statement?
Your information is correct.
We're gonna tell them? Who the fuck told these guys that we're going to Bryn Shander?
Well, I mean, Blackstaff, scrying magic.
They literally just said they consulted with the preeminent mage in the city.
Motherfucking mind-reading magic? Now they're really gonna find out that we went to their dungeon and stole all their shit.
No, these different groups.
Yep.
Different groups.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
You are to deliver this to the speaker there, Duvessa Shane.
Duvessa
Shane. She is the speaker of Bryn Shander, nominally in charge. And should she request it, you are to return to us with a reply.
Okay, I'm down. Yeah. Yeah,
Any
that's fine.
Questions?
There's no explosives in the box, right?
It is simply a letter.
Oh, great. Okay, no, yeah, we'll bring it with us for $50. That's fine. Oh, I do have a question.
Yes.
What was happening yesterday at the docks?
Nothing in particular.
Down at the docks. I'm just... Nope.
Oh.
Nothing in particular. My granddaughter is a citizen of Waterdeep, and I deserve to know what's going on. Especially since our citizens pay your salary.
Give me a persuasion check.
14.
He smiles and says, nothing of concern to you.
Can I use my inspiration on the persuasion check?
Sure.
Corrupt police.
Hell yeah. Okay, let's see. Alright. Persuasion. Come on. God damn it, I got a 12.
Nope.
Damn it.
Yeah, you are particularly unpersuasive when you are trying to convince law enforcement officers to, divulge law enforcement information.
I'm probably hungover. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Oh, it's hungover.
All right.
And when do you expect you will be leaving for Bryn Shander?
Next day or so. We need to provision the ship.
Yes. Yeah. We're just here to refuel and restock.
Wonderful.
But we make no promises on exact timing because we get into a lot of trouble on the way. We
Don't
get
say
distracted.
Well, we need to see if there's any cargo we can haul to Bryn
idea,
Shander for money, and we need to get provisions, which would basically food, water, and grog. And grog is good because the alcohol keeps the water from going stale, and the lemon or lime keeps us from getting scurvy.
Yeah.
Those are all true statements.
And do you happen to know anyone who's looking to move cargo to Bryn Shander on the way? We could add to our haul.
No, we are investigators, not merchants. However, if you go to
but
Merchants
they would know
Row,
Yeah, we could
they would
go
know the comings and goings.
Yes.
Okay.
We could find out what needs to be hauled where.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're going
sadly, we have no
legit.
suggestions for you. However, Merchants Row would be a great place to check.
All right, cool. Yeah. As long as I'm not getting cursed when I touch that box and it doesn't explode, we're good. We'll take it.
Yep.
Bye, guys. Yep. No
Wonderful.
thanks to you
Good luck,
for
and
your lack of
we wish you
information
all the
on the
best.
docs. Sure you do, buddy.
Oh.
All right, I'm just gonna laugh and say something, and you don't get to retcon it because they've already gone. Like nobody thought to ask like why they're sending a letter and not using magic or what. Like,
No, we don't care.
all right, I'm just saying.
Why they were at the docks and they didn't
So
want
the
it.
military,
They're gonna give us
the
money.
military person in me knows that the most secure method for transferring information is courier,
There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
and that the
like,
message
you don't
itself
wanna
is encrypted at both ends, with only the two people at each end holding the decryption key.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah, we don't care. We're just gonna listen. They're gonna pay us. So does it matter?
If they want to be inefficient, it doesn't matter.
All
We're
right.
not part of the detective agency, and Rocky isn't here to ask those questions.
You really think Rocky would ask those questions?
I feel like Rachel would have had a lot of questions with Rocky, but that none of them, absolutely none of them, would have been related to the actual use of the letter.
Right. Oh Lord. All right. So if you guys are going to do provisioning, before you actually go to try to put stuff on the boat, here in Troll Skull Alley, there is the Bent Nail. That's the wooden weapons and armor. Tally Fellbranch runs that. You've actually met Tally. Coralon's Crown, Follow the Faller, is the potions and herbs herbalist in town. Right across the street, actually. There is also the Devil's Delight and Bookworm's Treasure, where you can get clothing and scrolls. And finally, Obea Ude runs the Troll Skull Clinic. So if you need any
Let's go
healing
shopping.
or cleric spells, there's one more. There's Steam and Steel, where you would actually find metal armor and metal weapons run by Avi and I forget his husband, Embrick. They are the armorers.
Cool. Is there like I feel like my character would know this, but I'm asking is there plate mail that is just as strong as regular plate but lighter? That's just more expensive or something? Would that be a thing?
Magical or adamantine or something like that. Odds are really, really incredibly bad that you would find it anywhere for sale. You would have to be gifted it by a wizard or a master smith or find it as treasure.
Okay.
And what people don't realize too, most characters, is that plate mail is fucking expensive. Plate mail is like 1,000 gold for a set of plate mail. So, losing your plate mail armor is a big deal.
Yeah, but I'm rich, so I can afford a new playmail set.
All right.
Should I put some of my money in a bank? Can I get a high yield savings account?
You can actually. Night Minnow is managing the accounts for Rocky and anyone else who would like to have their accounts managed here and not carry thousands of gold around with them.
Yeah, I would like that. Because what if I die and then people steal all my gold?
I would.
But you're dead.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't want to get looted, okay?
Just go ahead and on your character sheet make a note with how much gold you're leaving in Waterdeep to be put in the bank and how much you have with you.
Okay, cool. Why does my notes say a crap load of silver ore, a bunch of teeth, and a hook from a hook whore?
Because that's what you put in your pack.
What is a hook whore?
Remember the hooked horror? Hold on. I think I have it still in here as a thing. Let me go over to the map scene.
Horror.
Horror.
I put hooked whore.
Because of course you did. No, I didn't actually leave it in here. I took it out. There are these weird-ass combinations between, a vulture and a gorilla, and they have hooked, big, huge hooked hands and big beaks. Anyway, you killed one and took its hook.
Yes, thank you for that reminder. I just didn't know what the whore was. It's a horror, that's why.
Fine.
That's funny.
I'm just curious. How is Sarah's training continuing in this next day? Are you taking Sarah anywhere in particular, or just letting her hang out at the brothel?
Since nobody else thought it, no, I'm taking her with me. We're going to deal with the practical stuff, which means we're going to need salt. We're going to need salt pork, and flour, and grease for making biscuits, and maybe sides of bacon. And we'll need grog delivered to the ship, along with, the grog comes pre-sprinkled with lemon juice or lime juice.
Oh, okay.
So that for flavoring, and a little bit of sugar.
Lovely.
And sugar. And what else?
Fenmore knows exactly where to get this stuff. So Fenmore tells you, rattles off the name of 3 different vendors down by the docks and says, go to these 3 places.
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And then, but that's just part of the day. We have to take care of the practical stuff first. Then we're gonna have the lesson in memory, and we're going to go visit a graveyard and look at headstones and talk about
the entire ward is a graveyard. By the way, the City of the Dead is a park during the day, but it is functionally a graveyard. So the ward on the westernmost part of look at the map, on the easternmost part of the city is this huge freaking graveyard, but it's a beautiful park during the day.
And we're going to look at the gravestones, and we're going to talk and call out the names, and mention the names and what do you know of this person. And the answer would, of course, be nothing. And that's why memory is important, because without building that memory, who we are and what we are is lost. The same way the Raven Queen is lost, torn apart.
The same way Mom and Dad are lost.
But
So sad.
What the Raven Queen teaches us is we gather the memories, the mementos, the things as reminding them that as long as we have that memory, that as long as we think of them, as long as we have these things to think of them and bring forward them and preserve them, they're not truly lost. That's what we learn from it. That's why we celebrate.
So beautiful.
The lost.
All right. I was going to give you inspiration for that, but you know what you get for that? Sarah can now cast Prestidigitation. Sarah is an acolyte now of the Raven Queen.
Wait. Excellent, Smithers. I'm sorry, that broke character, but
that was perfect. I love it.
Okay.
So you're
That was
having
beautiful.
a super indoctrination teaching day that is going incredibly well. Sarah
Sorry,
is your acolyte at this point. In addition to being the cook, but they are well on their path.
Don't worry. Once you learn to blast people overboard, you won't have to be the cook anymore, and we can find someone else. But if you like cooking, that's cool too.
Awesome. All right, while that's going on, what are Barrowfire and Fenmore doing?
I'm just gonna follow Fenmore as muscle around wherever they go.
We're going out on the street and we're going shopping.
All right, what are you looking for in particular? I mean, Troll Skull Alley's got pretty much, the basics. If there's anything you're looking for that's basic or modestly magical, odds are good you can find it in one of the stores on Troll Skull Alley.
I'm gonna hold all the shopping bags.
Okay.
You know, like how there's always if you're lucky, there's some strong guy holding all your shopping bags. And Fenmore can just load them up. We need food, so we already assume we get provisions, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Lenora was going out to get provisions for you and the ship.
Perfect.
Do you want magic spells? Do you want bottles of spells? I don't know. How does that work?
How does that work? I'm
Potions,
curious.
you mean?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
I mean,
reminds me of that.
so let me remind you again. Here, hold on. I gotta go to the little mappy thing. Follow the Faller is an half-elven herbalist, and they operate Coralon's Crown, so you can probably find most potions and herbs and magical powders there. If you are looking for scrolls or tomes, you would want to go to Bookworm's Treasure, run by the Dragonkin. And let's see, if you're looking for bow and arrow type deals, you're going to look at the Bent Nail. And if you're looking for armor and weapons of a metal nature, you're looking at Steam and Steel.
Let's go to the herbalist.
All right. I don't know that either of you two have met Fala before, but they greet you at the door and say, how can we help you today? And this place, it is up on the 3rd floor of a building right around the corner. And the entire store has open windows to the sky. There's plants growing all over the place, spilling out the windows, climbing up the walls to the ceiling. It is obviously the shop of someone who is in touch with nature in a way that most people are not.
Oh, cool. That sounds really cool.
What can I do for you? Welcome. Come in.
What do you have that is especially interesting?
Especially interesting. Ooh, interesting for what?
Murder.
You trying to heal? Are you trying to harm?
Harm.
Are you looking for poisons?
Yes.
Interesting. I do have some. I would need to know what it is you plan to do with them.
Poison. Then. I don't know who it's going to just yet, but it would be nice to have in my back pocket just in case.
It would. That's a good idea.
I don't sell poison to just anyone.
Although
Well,
I think
not for
Rocky
me.
has a lot of poison.
Oh, are you friends with
I will
Rocky?
say that.
Yes, we are close friends with Rocky.
Yeah,
Love Rocky.
yeah. I
Oh,
work
I
with
see.
Rocky right now. We work
And
with
Rocky's
Rocky, yeah.
still alive?
Yes.
Oh,
Very much
surprising.
so. The poison is not for them.
She literally owns one of the largest shop things on the block. I mean,
Well, I haven't seen her
Brothels.
in months, quite frankly, and she isn't exactly careful.
she's been adventuring with us.
I see. Well, I suppose as for friends of Rocky, I can certainly sell you some poison.
Yay.
Thank you.
Are we looking for long acting, fast acting? If I
Fast
sell you the
acting.
fast acting, if you ever touch it, bad things will happen. Are you
Okay.
sure you would like the fast-acting poison?
Are
Yes, I
you
would.
sure, Fenmore? I know
am
you.
so certain of this.
Okay.
I would like
Wanna
it, please.
Bring that onto our ship.
Shh. They go behind the desk and they pull out a little sheaf of paper and put it in front of you and say, if you sign here, I will sell you the poison.
Is this a waiver?
Yes. It literally says, I absolve Follow the Faller if I do something stupid with what I am selling. Or what they're selling you.
How much is it? I should ask that first.
For one vial, it is 50 gold. And it will coat your weapon 5 times.
What if I just splash it on them?
If you get any back on yourself, something
Oh, right,
bad
idea.
will
Got
happen.
it. Got it. Got it. Yep. So, I signed the paper.
All right. Are you paying the 50 gold?
Yes, please.
All right. You have a vial of virulent poison. You can coat your weapon 5 times. I don't think it's in there. I'm kind of making it up. You can coat your weapon 5 times with it, and every hit will do an extra 2d6 points of damage.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Things I have to remember. That's fine.
I'll write it down for you after the game. Just remind me.
Okay, thank you.
Actually, here, I've got your sheet right here.
Remove.
Lenora.
Take away my money.
More. Let me see if there's actually a inventory.
There we go.
Manage inventory. POI. Let's see. No, that's not it. Nope. All right, I'm going to add basic poison, and we're just going to remember that it does 2d6.
Special.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll put a little note. Why don't you put a little note in your notes? Can I sell you anything else?
Nope, that's all the money I have. I mean, basically.
I love that Fenmore just spent all their money on poison.
I am slightly impulsive.
In this
How about
group,
you, sir?
No.
And they turn to Bearvire.
No thanks, but thank you so much for asking.
As you will. Anything else?
What else does she sell?
Mostly potions. Like if you need ingredients for
Okay.
spells or anything like that. But I don't really.
Okay.
That's a pain in my ass. I don't do that.
Yeah. I don't think we know enough
All
about
right.
it.
Well,
so.
they greet you and Morning Lord's blessing as you leave.
Yeah. You too. and with you. Salam alaikum.
Anywhere else?
Did you need anything else, Fenmore? I feel like there was something that someone wanted, a magical item or something we were finding last time, and they didn't have it. They said next time we're going into town, I'll pick it up. Maybe we just let Rocky come back and shop as our first thing, because I think
we're
said
about done
they
for the night.
wanted-
It's almost 10.
Yeah.
So is there
Yeah.
anything else you guys want to do before we call game for the night?
Probably not. Very tired.
All right. Why don't we say that's it? We'll do our confessionals and pick up next week with the tabaxi that now has some virulent poison and hope they never fall on their butt and break the vials.
Correct.
I would think the vial is reinforced somehow, right? You know, like tempered
they're
glass or
literally
whatever
glass
they call it.
vials of poison.
It could be tempered or whatever it's called. It's fine.
Sure. It's fine. All right. Natasha,
I've got a bunch
how's
of healing potions, so I think
Fenmore
we're
feeling
good.
about what happened tonight?
Pretty fantastic. I sold the fur and the tactiles for 800 gold. And now I've got poison, which will severely fuck somebody up whenever I decide who that person is. And I also got beer, so I'm good.
All right. Are you planning to share any of the profits from the leather and textile sales with the rest of the party?
I think everybody may question why the fur and textiles have disappeared and no money was replaced with it. So yes, I will be sharing.
Oh.
After you skim your 100 off the top, though.
Nice.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. How is Baravire feeling about what happened tonight?
Remember Baravire's wisdom. Gambling's not worth it. You always come out on the bottom. Whatever else I said. And whatever else I said. Okay? Wise had so much fun singing and getting a lot of money from all the patrons who loved the singing. Center of attention. Very fun. Loves shopping too. This is great. So, it's been a good few days for Baravire. Pretty happy.
Right. Awesome. Anything else?
Nope. This makes up for using my spell slots on a mimic that ran away.
All right. Bryn, how's Lenora feeling about what happened tonight?
Well, I have a minion. Excellent. Next week I have big plans for more lessons on what we can learn from the Raven Queen, and teaching some more about that. I don't think we found any cargo to put in the hold. Did we forget about doing that? We need to make sure we do that. Checking out with the Merchants Guild before we go. I'm a little bit put out that if I'll figure it out eventually that everybody's rich and not me. So I'm wondering a little bit when I'm going to get my cut. But maybe if we just blast some more things, stuff will fall out of their pockets when they get hit.
Yes, murder hobo blasting. Love it.
It's my only option at this point because I'm not cut in for a share yet.
Maybe you should ask him about that. All right. Anybody want to add anything before we call it? All right. Thank you, everybody,
Don't
for
get
hanging
your
out.
tattoos yet. Thanks, fans.
Oh, my God. Thanks for hanging out, watching. Thanks for playing. And we will be back tomorrow night with some Magic the Gathering, Sunday night with Magic. I believe next Monday is our return to the Monday night game. So that'll be fun. And then we'll be here next Wednesday with these guys. So everybody wave good night, and we'll see you next Wednesday.
Night.
Bye.